Welcome. You're tuned into Tangled Threads. If you're digging our content, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Hey everybody, I'm feeling kind of lost right now and need to get this off my chest. Sorry if this is a little bit long, but I need to lay it all out. I, 32mm, recently found out my wife, Claire, 29F, has been cheating on me, and it's tearing me apart. Claire and I have been together for almost 6 years, married for 3. We met through mutual friends and hit it off instantly. She's smart, beautiful, and has this infectious laugh that I fell in love with. Our relationship was great, or so I thought. We rarely fought, and when we did, we always managed to work things out. Or maybe I just thought we did. A few months ago, Claire started going out more with her friends, which I was totally cool with. I mean, she deserves to have fun, and I trusted her completely. But things started getting weird when her friends, especially her best friend Jenna, 28F, would drop her off late at night. Claire would come in, clearly tipsy, and sometimes I'd help her get to bed. We'd laugh about her drunken adventures, and she'd tell me how much she needed these nights out to unwind from work. One night, Jenna and another friend, Liz, 30F, dropped Claire off after a night out. They were all giggly and a bit drunk. I helped Claire inside, and Jenna and Liz hung around for a bit, talking and laughing. I didn't think much of it, just being polite and making small talk. But Claire seemed off that night. She didn't laugh as much and seemed more reserved. A couple of days later, Claire confronted me, saying she noticed how I was flirting with Jenna and Liz. I was taken aback and tried to assure her that I was just being friendly. But she was adamant, saying she saw how Jenna was touching my arm and how I laughed at Liz's jokes. It was all innocent to me, but Claire wouldn't hear it. Things got tense after that. Claire became more distant, and our conversations turned into arguments. I tried to fix things, suggesting we spend more time together or go on a trip, but she always had an excuse. It felt like she was slipping away, and I didn't know how to hold on. Then, a couple of weeks ago, I noticed Claire's behavior getting even stranger. She was on her phone a lot, texting and smiling at messages she wouldn't share with me. She started going out more frequently and coming home even later. My gut told me something was wrong, but I didn't want to believe it. Last Friday, I got my confirmation. Claire had gone out with Jenna and Liz again, and I decided to wait up for her. Around 2 a.m., I heard her come in, whispering and giggling. I peeked out of our bedroom and saw her with a guy I didn't recognize. They were all over each other, stumbling through the door. I confronted them right there. Claire looked shocked, like she didn't expect to get caught. The guy, who turned out to be some guy named Brian, 33M, she met at a bar, tried to apologize, but I wasn't having any of it. I told him to get out, and he did, leaving Claire and me alone in the living room. I asked her why she would do this to us. She started crying, saying she thought I was cheating with Jenna or Liz, and she felt lonely and unwanted. She said Brian made her feel special and wanted, and she didn't know how to handle her feelings. It was like a punch to the gut. I couldn't believe it. I had never cheated or even thought about it. All I did was try to be a good husband, and this was my reward. I told Claire I needed some time to think and left the house, crashing at a friend's place for the night. Now, here I am, trying to figure out what to do. I love Claire, but I don't know if I can get past this betrayal. She's been texting and calling, begging for forgiveness and saying it was a mistake. But how do I trust her again? I'm at a crossroads and don't know which way to turn. I feel like my world has been flipped upside down, and I don't know how to put the pieces back together. Thanks for listening, Reddit. I could really use some advice on what to do next. Update. Hey everyone, it's been a few months since I posted about Claire, and I wanted to give an update on what's been going on. A lot's changed, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. After I found out about Claire and Brian, I moved out and stayed with a friend for a few weeks. I eventually got my own place, a small apartment not too far from work. It was tough, but I needed to start fresh. Claire and I decided to get a divorce. There was no way I could stay in a marriage where trust was completely broken. We've been in and out of court for the past couple of months, and it's been a roller coaster. I thought I had a solid case. Claire cheated, plain and simple. I was confident that I wouldn't have to pay alimony, especially considering the circumstances. I mean, why should I have to support someone who betrayed me like that? But of course, things are never that straightforward. Claire's lawyer is good, really good. They've been pushing this narrative that Claire was emotionally distressed because she thought I was cheating first, which led to her poor decision-making. It's infuriating. I was nothing but loyal, and now I'm being painted as the bad guy because of some perceived flirtation that never even happened. To make matters worse, the judge seems to be buying into Claire's sob story. Despite all the evidence I've presented, it's looking like I might end up having to pay her alimony. It's like getting kicked while I'm already down. On a brighter note, I've started seeing someone new. Her name is Tara, and she's been amazing through all of this. We met at a mutual friend's party a couple of months after I moved out, and we just clicked. She knows about everything that's been going on, and she's been incredibly supportive. It's hard to open up and trust someone new after what happened with Claire, but Tara's been patient and understanding. That said, moving on isn't easy. Every time I think I'm making progress, something reminds me of the life I had with Claire. The divorce proceedings, running into mutual friends, even just little things around the apartment that bring back memories. Tara's been great about it, but I can tell it's wearing on her too. She deserves someone who isn't constantly haunted by their past. We had another court session last week, and it didn't go as planned. Claire's lawyer brought up some text messages between Claire and her friends, trying to prove that she was genuinely convinced I was cheating. It's ridiculous, but it's working. The judge seemed sympathetic, and I'm worried about the final decision. Despite all this, I'm trying to stay positive. I've got a great support system with my friends and family, and Tara has been my rock. I know it's going to take time, but I'm hopeful that things will get better. Thanks again to everyone who reached out with advice and support after my first post. It means a lot. I'll keep you updated on how things go from here. Wish me luck. Here are some comments he got. Comment 1. Hey man, I've been following your story from the beginning and just want to say you're handling this with a lot of strength. It's so unfair that the court is leaning towards Claire despite everything. Stay strong and trust that the truth will come out. You deserve so much better, and it sounds like Tara is a great support. Keep your head up. Comment 2. I can't believe what you're going through. It's insane that Claire's lawyer is twisting things like that. Just know that we're all rooting for you. You did nothing wrong, and it's clear you were a great husband. Hang in there, and remember, there's a whole community here that has your back. Tara sounds wonderful, and it's great that you have her by your side. You got this. Well, at least this dude has got some support, even if it is online. Anyways, let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. When you subscribe, be sure to click the notification bell. Click here for more Tangled threads.